Does perfect symmetry exist? And should that even be our goal in music? And when everything lines up perfectly, does that really sound interesting? So, if it's not the perfect balance and symmetry that we're looking for in our compositions and songs, then what is? Let's find out and let's get creative. On a personal note, I have a difficulty listening to music that follows these fixed patterns of 4 bars too obviously. It's not meant to sound snobbish, but I just find it to be extremely boring. Because the music becomes predictable, synthetic, and also not that unique. Wouldn't you agree? Okay, so from now on I'm only going to write things that are uneven and irregular. Now that should be interesting. Calm down, that's not what I meant. So what do you mean then? Shouldn't your music consist of only irregular melodies, chords and chord progressions and other musical building blocks? No, what I'm talking about is combining, for example, a chord progression of 4 bars with a melody that is longer or shorter. So you combine something regular with something irregular. And this difference in phrase lengths can have far-reaching consequences, as you'll see later. In that case, in this new song that I'm working on, I did exactly this. The whole composition is based on a repeating chord progression that comes from my episode on how to make beautiful and addictive chord loops. The chord progression in this song has 4 chords and 4 bars, while the melody that's played together with it is 8 bars long. But watch out, because in itself chord loops can be very treacherous. It's easy to get trapped inside a chord loop. You're gonna get locked into a 4-bar or 4-chord structure. When this happens, that means that all of your melodies, chords and progressions, they start and end at the same time. And just imagine how boring and predictable that must be. Obviously, I don't want my music to be boring or to be predictable, so I wrote a repetitive melody that holds each note for 5 beats. In itself not super interesting, but when you compare it to the underlying chord progression, each chord is held for 4 beats. This means that the melody and the chord layers, they start to shift away from each other immediately. After 4 bars, the chord progression repeats when landing on the first beat. But as you can see, the melody has not finished yet. And I can tell you that even with the next repetition, the melody and the chord progression will not start on the same spot. In total, it will take 5 chord progressions or 20 bars of melody before they start on the same spot again. Just keep in mind that all of your melody notes should either be part of the chords in your chord progression or that they sound good on any given chord. And you need to test this, because if you don't, then maybe some of your repetitions will sound horrible and unintentionally dissonant. This technique of regularity versus irregularity can be applied to any musical parameter that you like. So be sure to experiment with this. But before you do, please don't forget to press the like button and share a video if they're helping you in your music, because your support really matters. Stay creative, and for now, see you next time.